Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Card Analyst. It has been a while. I have been doing all kinds of crazy stuff with work, life, and I recently just have been standing up an eBay store to sell all my cards, which I'll link below. But I went through and scanned 10,000 different cards. So quite a bit. If you go to the store, they might not all be up there yet. eBay kind of limits how much you can post, and I'm waiting for a couple other things. But keep your eye out for that. Go check that out. But I'm excited to be back to doing videos. Today is Upper Deck Extended Series Part 3. All right, let's do a quick recap of what we're ripping today here. So I purchased this for about $130. I know it says $119 in this price. It dropped. I bought it from Midwest Cards, which was an online retailer. Go check them out. Had great service. Not sponsored by them in any way, but I appreciate the delivery was on time, and I've had no issues. All right, so what you get inside the box? There are 12 cards per pack and 12 packs per box. Obviously, rookie cards, sealed number cards. Below, you can see what you'd expect inside of a hobby box. As an example, the first line says 6 Young Guns or first round rookie cards. I think that's the main attraction and what everybody's here for. And here's a list of the autographs you can expect to get hit in this box. If you look towards the bottom on the left, you'll see Connor Bedard. That is the main attraction, the man, the myth, the legend. Yeah, so as I've noted in some of my other videos, if you go back and check them out, I do voiceovers. So usually I'll film something and then do the voiceover recording at night. It's just easier for me that way. Uh, I can do it at a quiet time when the house isn't running around with kids and just loud and whatnot. So if you're wondering why you're going to maybe see some differences, it's because I do voiceovers. I am recording this on Friday, February 7th. Soon to be Super Bowl here on Sunday with the Chiefs and Eagles. That's different than hockey. All right, we're coming into our first card here. Let's take a peek. Oh, I like this one. Yeah, so for new people to the channel, I want to give a quick overview or cadence as to how my kind of style is with this. I usually will rip the cards, show the card, obviously, and then do like a little screen here of a rundown. So I've kind of toned down how much I had a lot of information prior. I kind of slimmed this down. It will obviously change depending on the sport I do, time of the year, and other factors. But that's part of the card analyst, as I like to analyze, look at the players a little bit more, as well as the cards. So in this instance, I have obviously the bio. This is Patrick Kane. On the top left. If you look at the bottom left, it says pack 5. So this is a series. This is a 5th pack. I'll put the card down there, what type it is, the base card, and then the value. The value is subject to eBay comps, and that is always fluctuating, obviously. And to the right where it says pack odds, that is the checklist. And if there's a parallel or an insert or something of that nature, I will show the odds for getting those. And then the top right is the Yahoo Fantasy Season Rank. I do think, and this is just my opinion, there is somewhat of a correlation between how somebody's doing in fantasy in a given year and card value, right? I think that's especially important if you have to find value. Let's say there's a player that's new or lower rank and they're popping off that season. That can draw interest to the card. You might be able to buy it, for a good value and whatnot. So I do add that information to it as well. And like I said, this will change though for every sport. If I open up hockey in the summer, probably maybe we won't do season rank, but we'll find something else to pivot to. Okay, first card here is Patrick Kane, as I mentioned earlier. If you are new to hockey, Patrick Kane is an OG. He's an awesome player. He's obviously towards the tail end of his career. He's been in the league since 2007. Just to give you some quick highlights, he's won 3 Stanley Cups. He's run the Art Ross Trophy, the Calder Memorial Trophy, the Conn Smythe Trophy, the Hart Memorial, Ted Lindsay Award. I mean, he's done it all. He's a great player. Coming towards the end of his career, I would say very collectible player. But this is just your basic base card, $2 value checklist. You can see that his season rank is starting to slow down. I believe that's due to injury. So I know that was a long time to spend on one card. I promise you it won't be that in depth for every one of these. I do try to keep it quick and respect people's time. So just keep that in mind. All right, next card we have is Elias Peterson out of Sweden, plays for the Vancouver Canucks. This is a standard base card, $2 comp. I do want to add as well, if you look, that is the All-Star gear he's wearing. That's kind of unique to the Extended Series, is they do have the All-Star variations, which are kind of cool to collect. All right, next player is Brett Howden out of Calgary, Alberta, Canada. He is a center for the Vegas Golden Knights. He did win a Stanley Cup with them in 2022 to 2023 season, and he did sign a 5-year extension for the Golden Knights back at the end of in November of 2024. So, up-and-coming player. Keep an eye on him. Yeah, also should know that's just a standard base card with a comp of $1 value on eBay. Rolling into our next card. Looks like a Kings player. All right, next player is Pierre-Luc Dubois. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. Out of Quebec, Canada. He is a left wing for the Washington Capitals. Kind of interesting is his dad, Eric Dubois, was a 4th-round pick by the Quebec Nordiques back in 1989. Yeah, and this is just your standard base card as well. We're coming up to the hits. One thing I forgot to mention, on the top right of those screens that I kind of flash, you'll see a running total of all the cards, and yes, we are hitting a hit card. Yeah, first hit card here is Luke Evangelista out of Ontario, Toronto, Canada. For the Nashville Predators, he is a right wing, and this is his 3rd year in the league, so he's a young guy. Putting up, he's getting production. Get a lot of shifts. Last year, he played in 80 games, up to 41 this year. Something to keep an eye on. So this is the holograph, I should add as well. Cool cut, or the die cut. I see this gold edge around it, so I'm not 100% sure. If so, that's a pretty rare hit. That's 1 out of every 200 packs. Hobby box, just your base one, though, is 1 out of 3. So you're guaranteed a couple of these every box. Just leaving it up to you. Doing proper etiquette there. And you will get 3 hits out of every pack in the hobby box. That's pretty nice. We got another holo here. Next hit card here, we got Robert Thomas out of Ontario, Canada. This is the HoloView Retros checklist. Now, this is a 1 out of every 6 hobby packs, as opposed to the one we just had was 1 out of 3. So it's a little bit rare, just the base version. $1.99 comp. Robert did win the cup with the Blues, I should note, back in 2018 as well. Cool looking card, though. Obviously going to throw this in a sleeve. Debating if I should do that after videos going forward, just to save some time, so you don't have to sit here and watch me sleeve a card. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. One more hit to go. Maybe, are we maybe going to get a Connor Bedard? The Canada kid? I don't know. That would be nice. We'll see. Rolling into our 3rd hit. 3 hits per pack. Let's see what we got. Not Bedard. Okay, last hit is Simon Edvinsson out of Sweden. He is a defenseman for the Detroit Red Wings. Now, this is the kind of a base parallel called First Round Rookies. He has been in the league for 3 years, so he is relatively new. His production has increased. When he first got in the league in 2022, he only played 9 games. then 16 games, and he's played 50 games so far. So could be some value here. It looks like his rank has gone down, though, so I'm not sure if he's been injured or what's going on. You got to say, not my favorite look for a hit card. The first round rookies, I've gotten them before. I do see the appeal, but not my favorite. I do like the hollows and those other ones. Obviously, the young guns, that would be nice. A Connor Bedard young gun would be very, very nice. Okay, we got a JT Compher base card out of Illinois, and he did skate for the University of Michigan. He did win a Stanley Cup back in 2021 when he played for the Colorado Avalanche. He got traded to the Detroit Red Wings here in 2023, and he's a left wing. This video is at over 11 minutes, and we're still on the first pack, so I'm going to try to go quick through these cards of pack one. I'll, like I said, keep this moving here. All right, we got a Tendy for the Bruins. We'll just keep it at that to keep this going. No disrespect to the Tendy either, but we just got to keep this moving on. Dollar base card. All right, what do we got? We got 3 more left to go in this pack. What do we got here? All right, we got Eric Johnson here from the state of hockey. Born in Bloomington, Minnesota. This is a base card with a dollar comp. But Eric did win the Stanley Cup in 2021, 2022 with the Avs. He has been in the league since 2007, so he's 36 years old. Kind of interesting facts. He was drafted number 1 pick in the 2006 NHL draft, and he became the first American-born defenseman chosen first directly from USA Hockey's national team development program. So cool story. And then he played at the University of Minnesota as well. All right, I know I said I'd move quick, so that one wasn't that quick. I'll try to keep that in the back of my brain here as we're moving forward. All right, I know I said I'd be quick, but this one I gotta spend just a second on. Erik Karlsson out of Sweden. Look at his fantasy. He's been on a heater. He started last 30 days. He was 288 up to 68. He's a defenseman for the Penguins. Reason I wanted to stop is he's won the James Norris Memorial Trophy 3 seasons, which is the top defenseman in the NHL. He won it in 2011, 2014, and 2022. So definitely has some collectability. All right, rolling up. Oh, that's the All-Star look base variation, right, that you find in the extended series. Rolling into our last card here. Okay, so we got Filip Zadina. He is inactive. We'll just keep it at that. All right, that is it for pack 1. We are moving on to pack 2. Fairly decent pack number 5 out of the set. No obviously life-changing cards, but definitely some collectible players, some cool stories, some fun parallels. We'll keep this rolling into pack 6. $17 total value for pack 1. All right, we're rocking into pack number 2 here. All right, Tyler Motte, center for the Detroit Red Wings out of Michigan. Just a little correction. That was for the Tampa Bay Lightning. He played for them last year, but is traded this year to the Detroit Red Wings. Just wanted to add that correction. All right, we got a dollar base card variation all-star of David Pastrnak out of the Czech Republic. The man has been crushing it in fantasy rank. He did win the Maurice Richard Trophy in 2019 for the top NHL goal scorer. Kind of surprising, only a dollar comp there. We'll see. Maybe up and coming, definitely somebody to keep an eye on. Yeah, so we talked earlier about the Super Bowl. Any predictions? Eagles, Chiefs? Leave it in chat. Let me know what you think. I hope Saquon Barkley gets a ring. That's what I'll say. All right, so we got Jordan Stahl here out of Thunder Bay, Ontario, Canada. You'll probably see that Stahl last name in a few different spots. He's got some brothers that play, cousins, all kinds of people. Center for the Hurricanes, won the Cup uh, with Pittsburgh Penguins back in 2008. He's been in the league since '06. Dollar base card as well for the eBay comps. So far, just only a couple of dollar cards here. Hopefully, we start to heat up a bit. What do we got here? Another All-Star variation. All right, we got Kevin Hayes out of Dorchester, Massachusetts. Pretty interesting. Look at his fantasy top right. He season rank was 550. Then he was at 286, 360, 116. So he's kind of making some moves there this season. Might be a value play. He has been in the league since 2014. He's played on quite a few different teams, from the Rangers to Winnipeg, Philly, the Blues, and now he's with the Penguins. But I believe this is when he was with the Blues last year. Or wait, no, that was yeah. All right, we should be getting up to the hits here shortly. We're kind of towards the middle. Like I said, you get 3 per pack. Usually towards the middle of the pack. It flips around sometimes. Okay, so this is Tomas Tatar. My American brain went to like Tater Tot when I saw that last name. My apologies. But we have birthplace Slovakia. He's been in the league a while. We'll say that this is when he was with Seattle. He's now currently playing for the Devils. Yeah, another dollar eBay comp base card as well. I do like those Kraken jerseys. It's pretty cool. The colors on there. Oh, I see a hit card. Here we go. We're getting into it now. Off the bat, that's one of those Seeing Reds here. Okay, so this is Matthew Barzal. This is the Seeing Red. I believe it could be the Silver Spectrum version, which is pretty rare, 1 out of 36 hobby packs. I don't think it's the gold foil. Maybe it is. I gotta do a little bit more research, but it's not just it's a parallel version of the Seeing Red. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, Matthew's out of British Columbia. He did win the Calder Trophy in 2017 for like most proficient rookie, and he's been with the Islanders his whole career as a center. Yeah, also $1.99 eBay comp. Cool looking card though. I really like that red, that pop of color red. Not so much a colorway match, but looks cool. Got to sleeve it up, of course. But yeah, collectible player. Let's see what we got next. We got 2 more hit cards in this pack. What are we rolling into here? Hopefully something good. Oh, another Seeing Red. That's the base version. Yeah, so this is Owen Nolan. If you look at the top, it says he was drafted in the first round, first pick in 1990. So he was in the league from 1990 to 2009. So a really good career in the NHL. Yeah, so veteran kind of throwback card here, $1.45 eBay comp. Yeah, so kind of interesting as well as he was born in Belfast, Northern Ireland, but then he was raised in Thorlord, Ontario. Probably butch that, but yeah, when I saw the Great Britain, I comment me if I'm wrong. That's pretty uncommon. I don't know if hockey. A lot of guys come out of there to the league from that area, but who knows? I don't know. I'll have to do some further research. Next card here. All right, awesome. This is a Sidney Crosby insert. If you are new to hockey, Sidney Crosby is a legend. LeBron James Been in the league a long time. He's that caliber. He's a legend. Number 87, a center for the Pittsburgh Penguins. I think he has been with them his entire career. He was drafted first overall in 2005, and he's been with Pittsburgh Penguins ever since. He's won 3 Stanley Cups, 2 Art Ross trophies, 2 Conn Smythe trophies, 2 Hart Memorials, the Mark Messier Leadership Award, the Maurice Rocket Trophy he's won 2 times, Ted Lindsay 3 times. So this guy he's done it all. Very collectible player. You know, his rookie card worth thousands of dollars. That is a guy you want to get a hit card from. Yeah, interesting though that the comp is only $1 eBay. This is one of those instances where performance doesn't always equate to value. I mean, just when this guy's been in the league for so long, there's so many cards of him. Sometimes that can dilute his market. But either way, a very highly collectible card and player. So, but just something to think about. All right, we're coming up here to our next card. So those are our 3 hit cards. Okay, so this is Alexander out of France. Was traded to the Blues. So he's skating for the Blues this year. This is when he was the Blue Jacket last year, center. Yeah, base card, dollar comp. So these kind of all have been dollar ones so far. Only $10 here for this pack. All right, what do we got here? Okay, so we got Mark Stahl now. We had Jordan Stahl earlier. Now we got Mark Stahl. He did retire this year, but this is when he was playing for the Flyers. Had a great career as a defenseman, been in the league a long time from 2007. Like I said, just retired last year. Definitely a collectible player. Had a great NHL career. Yeah, so another dollar base card. Like I said, this guy's a good player, but yeah, he's got so many cards out there. Been in the league a long time. All right, what do we got here? Okay, we got Nicolas Roy out of Quebec. I'll keep it at that. Dollar base pack base card as well. All right, we're coming into our last one here at about 23 minutes. What do we got? Yeah, so this is Cam Talbot, attendee out of Ontario, Canada. This is what a cool photo, but that's when he played for the Kings. This year he is on the Red Wings, I believe. But yeah, he's played for the Wild, the Flames, Senators, Kings, the Oilers, Rangers. So made his way to quite a few teams in the league, starting at 2013. Yeah, like I said, cool photo there. Last card. So we got through 2 packs here. What I do at the end here is I kind of lay out all the hit cards just so you can get a view of them and kind of do a quick recap of both packs. So there's the Crosby. We got our 2 Seeing Reds. First round draft pick, the Hollows. Yeah, so not too bad. All right, let's do a quick recap. Yeah, so pack 5, pack 6 of our series here. About $30 in eBay comps for these 2 packs. I believe when I costed it out, it's like $10 a pack. Maybe a little bit more than that of just cost, and then obviously if you can sell it. So you may potentially make some money off this if you were to sell some of these cards. On the bottom there, I got the hits section. So if we look at that, we've done pack 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the previous videos. We're on 5 and 6, and I keep track of what hit cards hit and then kind of the totals. So like the Hollow, there's 2 per the top one. That SPX Hollow, there's 2 per hobby box. We've gotten 1 of them, so we still have 1 left. The Silver Skates, there's 6 total in a hobby box. We've gotten 4. So you can kind of look through there and get an idea of what we still have kind of left to open hit-wise. Plus, it's a good way to track to make sure they're kind of being honest to what they state on the back of the box. But thank you, everybody. Make sure you go check out the eBay store. I'll put a link below. Like I said, I've scanned over 10,000 cars, and I'm starting to get them up onto the store. Go check it out. I'll probably do a thing where if you buy 4 get 1 free, I gotta figure that out. And then also I do more than just hockey. So I literally have probably 50 to 60 hobby boxes here, from football, baseball, basketball. I got some racing cards, soccer, Premier League, hockey. I got some Kirill chases I want to do, some Connor Bedard chases, some rookies for basketball, all kinds of stuff. So keep your eyes out. All right, everybody. Thank you.